Really quick before we get started today, I just want to quickly mention that I did start a Discord server. It's a free Discord server. I did get a lot of requests to start a Discord server. I'll just be posting random things in here, such as some algorithm, callouts. For example, I had an NVIDIA sell-off callout here, an Apple buy callout here that worked out very well if anyone took it. I did have a Netflix position. I'll make another video on that. This one did get triggered by the algorithm as well. And Bankside AI is something I'm working on. This one gives you option contracts depending on big buy or sell orders and also on price action. This is still being developed right now. And I just have a couple things in here. The algorithm, I'm gonna be posting some payouts, stuff like that, and then inspiration. In the education, I'll just be reposting YouTube videos and maybe some written articles by me. And market updates is something I'm gonna start posting when I have more free time. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be making a new video on prop firms. Now, prop firms are a interesting way to trade. I say interesting because they do have their cons, but they do have their pros as well. Prop firms are very useful for beginners with low capital who are looking to get into trading without putting a huge, let's call it a down payment, right? Prop firms give you access to, let's say like a 50K account, a 100K account. Now those are just 50K and 100K. Your drawdown is truly your account size, right? Because if you hit your drawdown, you don't have access to the account anymore. Now, what I will be doing for this video, or for this series, I guess, is I'll be trying to trade a couple of prop firms. I personally use Top Step, My Funded Futures, and there's one more. There's three good prop firms that are very, very safe, because recently there was this big drama in the prop firm world where I believe it was Fast Track or something. They scammed a bunch of people out of millions of dollars. It was a whole mess. So I just recommend sticking to the bigger names that have been around for a while. Anyways, back to the video. I'll be trying to trade the prop firm accounts to 100K in payouts. Now, the thing is, I'll be trading 5 accounts. I'll be copy trading, but I just recommend beginners to not copy trade because you can blow 5 accounts at the same time. So let's say you buy a 50K account for $150. You multiply that by 5. Now you're losing 5 times what you would have if you had just purchased one account and traded it singularly, right? The reason people copy trade, like myself, so I am currently copy trading 5 Top Step accounts. The reason is I have more leverage, right? Let's say I make $1,000 on each account. That's $5,000. For example, I made 15,000. No, sorry. I made how much? I believe 10,000 on one trade and 15,000 on another trade. So the way that happened is I made 2,000 on each account for one of the trades, and I made 3,000 on each account for another one of the trades. I believe I was trading 3 contracts at the same time on each account, so 15 contracts total, and it's not very hard to make that kind of profit when you have that many contracts. Now, just hopping into the trades, I want to make this a quick video because it's going to be a series. So currently, I'm up already 25K on accounts, and let me just quickly give you a rundown of these trades that I took. Currently on the 4 hourly, we are in a sell, and I do believe we're going to be leaving sell territory if we continue to buy out of here. But regardless, if you can see, after this sell signal took place on my algorithm, we dropped about 1.6%, which is a lot of points when it comes to ES. And what I've been looking for is shorting opportunities. And let's see, hopping back onto ES, I definitely saw that. Let's come down to the 15-minute time frame. And taking a quick look at this area right here, immediately you can notice what we have here is this area where we're rejecting multiple times right here, and we had a lot of chop with the top being here at around 59, 57. What you also notice is now we have a area of support building up right along through here. So we have this area of support building up. Now, what you're looking for is a break of support, and just make sure you're careful not to get tricked out. As you can see, a lot of traders on this day, they took a short around here thinking that we're finally breaking out this low just for price to get bought back up, come through here, and probably stop all shorts out. Now, what you notice here is after we drop here, right, we didn't see a continuation. When you don't see a continuation, price comes back up, and what you notice is this high right here is lower than these highs. And you also see a slowdown in buying. Now, we didn't make it to this previous high. That's already a sign of weakness here. And now price is coming back down to test here. And if you notice here, these candles versus these candles, what you notice is slower selling, versus higher buying. So this is higher buying pressure within that 15 minutes. You see a small break here where buyers and sellers met together at this level again before a aggressive sell down. Now, I took this trade personally off when we broke out this low. I took an entry and I set my stop at the stop of this area where this area was previously a support, right? So just in case price came back up, that was my stop, but price did not. We saw aggressive and heavy selling all the way down here. I didn't get to catch the full move, but remember, you don't always need to catch the full move. Don't get greedy. Set your stops and your profit takes, and don't try to, extend them further and further. Just keep your original play. If you get stopped out, you get stopped out. Don't double down. Don't try to revenge trade your way into a huge drawdown. That's how a lot of people blow their accounts. But anyways, the reason I took it down here is this is very aggressive sell pressure. And if you notice here, we had this previous area of a rejection before price sold off and then broke back through it. I like to use previous rejections as a potential support. So I thought price might support off here, which it potentially did here, but then it broke down further and it, completed my trade. This short is the one that I believe netted me 10,000. And moving down, we took another short here. So this short was a little bit different. This one was at opening. I noticed pre-market we had tested here one time, another time, tested a bit higher, could not maintain it, tested it one more time though, a bit lower. Again, I like to see a lower high usually before taking a short position, which I saw, and I didn't enter immediately. That's not enough of a reason to enter, of course. I entered below this one, right around here. The reason being, this was a previous rejection. So if it were supposed to start basing off here, that's where it would have happened. But as you can see, aggressive selling all the way back down to this previous area of rejection. And as I demonstrate these trades, what you might notice is my original concept that I covered in my first video of previous rejections becoming support and previous support becoming rejections is a very, very, very good concept for beginner traders. The reason I say this is it's very easy to identify these trades, and it's very easy to set up your stops in the areas you want to take profits at. As you notice, my take profits were set at previous rejections for both my trades, and it worked out very well. And my stops are set above these areas where, if you notice, wicks come up and price rejects and comes back down. And another thing I want people to know is candlesticks can lie, and what I mean by that is you can't solely rely on candlesticks. Candlesticks only tell you what happened within that time period, right? So if we just look at any candlestick, for example, so let's look at this candlestick right here, just picking on this one. Price opens here, closes here, tests here, and tests here. This will be different on all kinds of time frames. Anyways, that'll be a topic for another video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you liked the video. Drop a comment. Have a good one.